So yesterday I paid $1.39.9 for gas, and I live just 30 minutes south of Nashville, Tennessee. That is an amazingly good price. Gas is typically about 2.85 a gallon. So if you want to know how I did it, stick around. I will tell you not only how I did it, but also 6 different tips for saving money on gas. And one of these tips is specifically geared for seniors and retirees. So, number one is using smart driving habits, and that means things like using your cruise control, driving the speed limit, not speeding up and slowing down, just driving smoothly. And that will save on you'll get more miles per gallon that way. Number two is doing the routine maintenance on your car. Now, this is going to help your car last longer also, so it's going to benefit you in that way as well. But it's also going to save you on gas. So your car's going to get better gas mileage if you maintain it properly. I'm not a car expert, but we're talking about things like your air filter, your oil filter, keeping your tire pressure correct, and just having that general maintenance done on your vehicle so that it's in proper running order. That's how you're going to also increase your miles per gallon and need to get gas less often. Number three, make sure that you are going for gas during hours that are not super crowded or busy. Also, don't get gas near the highway. It's always the most expensive. Look around your town and the area you live in and see who has the best gas prices to get started. You may not use that one because you may be able to combine another discount, but know the prices of the gas stations. Maybe make a small checklist and say, okay, these are 5 gas stations in my town, which won't require me to drive far, because if you drive far, you're wasting gas. So make sure you do that, know the pricing, and stay away from the ones that are near the highway. They're always more. Also, anything near a tourist attraction is always going to be higher priced as well. Number four are gas apps. Did you know there are free apps that you can download on your phone that allow you to save money on gas? Let's talk about a few of them. I'm going to talk about first Gas Buddy. Now, I've had this app before in the past. This is great if you are a traveler, you're on the road a bit, you're going to be going and getting gas outside of your hometown area. It's nice to be able to check and kind of plan, as you're driving along on your trip. Gas Buddy's really cool because it's very reliable. It's got large print, which, yay, I love that. And it also can be used on a desktop, which I love as well. I do everything on the desktop. There's also an app called Gas Guru. This is a super simple app to use. It's not cluttery looking, and it's great for a basic search where you don't want to have to delve into an app that has a million things on it and is complicated. The AAA app. A lot of you may already have this. I have AAA. AAA has great discounts on lots of different things. So it's not only the roadside assistance aspect of it, but it also gives you discounts on tons of different things. I think most people know about hotels and travel, but there's a lot of other things as well. I love AAA. I've had great experiences with them when I've needed to call them. And then there's the Waze app, WAZE. Now, most people know this app more for directions. It's a great app for directions because it will tell you where there's a slowdown, a detour, different things that you might be able to avoid before you hit a big, traffic jam. But in addition, this app is going to tell you where the gas stations are and what the price of gas is. So another great app. All of these apps are totally free to download. Now, the AAA, you got to be a member, but the others are free to download. Okay, number 5, here we go. Seniors, this is just for you. Anyone basically 55 and over. Now, sometimes these different companies vary the definition of senior between 55 and 62, but most of them are 55 plus. You can be a member of AAA, AARP, even something like Costco, which you don't have to be a senior, but all of these different apps and programs that you can be a member of, now these you do have to be a member of, can offer you discounts on gas as well. Now, Costco has its own gas station and they have good prices, But there's some others that I want to tell you about as well. So what you want to do is walk through the rewards programs on these specific apps and see if they can help you based on your situation, where you live. Are you somebody who drives a lot? Do you drive out of your town? You're going to check all those things out. Now, as I talked about in the beginning, don't forget that Kroger, Safeway, Publix, these stores also have senior citizen discounts. So you can get, 5, 10, 15% off on all of your groceries a certain day a week in certain locations. You're going to have to check your own store for the details, but you just get their club card. I talked about having the Kroger club card. We shop at Kroger. Our Kroger's enormous, clean, and has the best prices overall of the grocery stores in our area. In addition, it has a gas station out front. So we find that the gas price there either matches or is a tiny bit lower than the price at the other gas stations in our town. So right there, that's a great start. But then as I shop, I gain points and I use those points on gas. I paid $1.39 yesterday, and I ended up getting points on my American Express card in addition. So you're going to stack. So I am going to, number one, use the points. I'm going to use my Kroger card number to get that discount. Number two, I'm going to pay with my credit card, get those points on the credit card. Those points allow me to pay my bill off or pay different, apply toward different things. Now, one word of caution. If you are not 100% disciplined with credit cards, do not use them. So unless you can do that and pay your credit card in full, stay away from the credit cards. They'll end up costing you way more in interest than you're going to save on gas. If you're amazing with them and you're going to pay them in full every month religiously, then it's definitely great to stack those points. Let me talk about some of the benefits of these loyalty programs. These are pretty amazing. So there are loyalty programs through the gas stations, in addition to stores, in addition to clubs and memberships. There are a lot of places that have them. Number one is Shell Fuel Rewards. You can get 5 to 10 cents off a gallon. I've had this. I constantly had problems making it work. But granted, this was several years ago. I just could not get it to work right. I couldn't, no matter what I did. I used it in California. I tried to use it in Texas. It was not working right for me. I actually gave up on it. ExxonMobil also has the 3 cents a gallon off as well that you can do. They have a rewards program. And as we've already talked about, credit cards have these programs. I love my American Express. My goal is to use it on every single possible purchase I can, unless they're going to charge money. Now, which brings up another tip. Gas stations, at least in Texas, they all do this. They charge 2 different prices. One is for cash, one is for credit cards. So obviously it's like 10 cents more a gallon if you use your credit card. That's because the credit card company is going to charge them processing fees. So they're losing 5 cents or so a gallon when you use your credit card. Not to mention the bookkeepers and other people they need to handle those transactions. So that brings you down to a debit card or cash. I'm not a fan of using a debit card at a gas station. There are too many instances of criminals putting scanners there. You swipe your debit card, which is directly linked to your bank account, and they get your information and they steal money from you. I do not recommend using debit cards at a gas station. Another discount program I want to mention is Walmart Plus. I love Walmart Plus. I have it. It is amazing. Now, I'm really fortunate because I paid $12.95 a month. However, if I use it, my American Express reimburses me that $12.95, and I always use it. So I'm getting it for free. So make sure you look for programs and ways to get these paid apps for free. Walmart Plus does a billion things, which I'll go over in another video. But my Walmart Plus card allows me to get 10 cents a gallon off at either Walmart gas stations or ExxonMobil gas stations. So that's great too. The reason I'm not using it in this instance is because, as you can see, I got $1.20 a gallon off using my Kroger card. So way better price with this program. But Walmart Plus is another way to get these discounts. If you have other tips on how to save money on gas, please comment them below. And if there's anything you want me to talk about saving money on, I'm 63 years old. I have been saving money for a very long time and I've gotten really good at it. So just ask. If there's something you want to hear a video on, just let me know. Thank you so much for watching today. If this was helpful, please give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.